And this one is coming to a close. So as you can see, I actually have a bench back. This week I pretty much did a lot of little things. I finished up the power steering line. Remember, I had a temporary line in there, but I finished it up. We'll take a look at that in a little while. I'll take the camera off. Let's see, what else did I do? Interior, I did the underneath dash lights, got all that connected, got all my grounds connected. And I wanted to do LEDs. Oh, I'm hiding back here. I wanted to do LEDs for the under dash lights. However, the LEDs won't work because of the wiring. LEDs basically, let's see what I have here. LEDs basically only work one way. They only have a certain polarity that they use. I had one out here just so I could explain it a little bit better. But I have to find it now because, as usual, I moved everything. And where are my lights? Well, anyway, we'll get back to that. I'll find the lights in a minute. So, got the bench clean. Got a bunch of wiring inside the cab done. Like I said, we got the dash lights done. We got the signal lights working. We attached all the grounds to the special relays that we needed to work the LEDs. And let's just connect here real quick. Let's put some power in the truck. I keep saying truck, car. Okay. So, the only one thing that we still have to work on is we need to get the brake pedal adjusted, or it needs to be shimmed, so this way I can turn off the brake lights. So let's see, let's turn the key on. We got our signal lights working. Here you can see them in the camera. Here's the right, and the backwards obviously are working too. So now, in order for me to get the flashers to work, I just got to make sure that I close my circuit on the brake pedal. And here's the flashers. Now I had to use special relays for that because they're LEDs. So we'll just turn that key off. So when you open the door now, you get your courtesy lights, except for the dome light, of course. The right side door is not connected yet. I'm still waiting for the switch because they sent me the wrong switch. The one on the right side has a bullet connector. They sent me two that had the blade connections. That did not work. I could have cut up the harness and made the blade connection, but I didn't want to start hacking that all up. And we got our grill here. I haven't really looked at it. I haven't taken it out of the bag yet. It's the first time I'm actually taking it out of the bag. And I got the hardware in here also. And here's the SS grill. And of course the SS emblem will go there. I do have an original SS emblem for it. So all the front end parts are here now. I'm going to start putting that together. I just needed to finish up a few little things prior to me putting the bumper on. So this way I'm not humping over the car to try to work and scratching things and just basically working extremely uncomfortable. So this can go away. This way we don't start scratching anything up here or damaging anything. And we're coming to a close on this one. Like I said, it seems like there's a lot left to be done, but not really. It'll go pretty quick. And again, I blew off the headliner. I didn't get to it. That's kind of like the very, very last thing I'm going to do before the seat's going. Alright, let's go ahead and just put this back over here. And I guess I started getting ready for the coffin car. Like I said last week, I have my metal to do the frame jig. Frame jig I'll probably put together this week. And I do have to get a little bit more stuff out of here just so this way I can move this car over a little. Continue to work on this car, but introduce a new project too. Because this one here, basically, like I said, you know, we're in the final stretch. We got a little bit of touching up to do. That's not going to be done until the very end. And there goes my phone falling. And that's about it. So let's take the camera off, and I'll show you the courtesy circuit. Everything working in here. Actually, let me leave that light off so it won't be so hard to see. All right, let's get this camera off. Okay, like I say every week, I'm not a cameraman. So basically nothing changed here. Well, actually, something did change here. Down in here, I made the fitting to kick the line over for the power steering, so this way it's nice and neat, and I don't have to worry about it being too close to the headers and things like that. So when we open the door, voila, we get lights. Get a light there, get the underneath lights just like it should be. We've got some stray wiring under there that we still have to neaten up, but for the most part that's going to be all, you know, finalized. Probably today or next week I'll do it. I didn't have a lot of time in here yesterday. So when we close the door, lights go out. Open the door, lights come on. So one more thing in the books, done. Just waiting on back seat parts. I'm going to replace the entire back seat. I don't want to reuse the one that I have. You know, it's old. Just might as well just get a new one. Make everything nice and fresh and call it a day. So as you can see back here with the battery connected, the LED brake lights, and they won't go off because my pedal sits a little far away because of the hydro boost. So I'm going to have to make some type of an adjustment there and come up with a solution for that. But again, not a big deal. You know, I don't want to hack a solution together, but probably going to have to do some type of a spacer or something. So, oh, and bled the brakes. As you can see, we're back on our pause, and we did the balancing. Man, I really hate, I really hate seeing these weights, but I did get clean weights. I got the coated ones, so at least, you know, they're not too ugly. But the wheel balancer worked great. Here's the weight there. So we're balanced 100%. And there's the Eastwood balancer that I bought for here. And it's a professional unit. It works great. Here's the tire machine, if you can see it, beyond all this junk. And there's the mess, the wall of mess that still has to be cleaned up and sorted out and stored. A lot of this is going to go into storage. And then here's all my memorabilia from Snap-on, and very few other items up there. Mostly all Snap-on stuff up there. There's all the cars up there. See if we can zoom in a little. Let's see. I don't know how to use this stupid camera. But anyway, we have the RC cars up there. We have a little Snap-on. Here's a little bit of Beatles there. We got the Snap-on track right there. Like I said, just tons and tons of Snap-on memorabilia that is going to go within the 4 shops. And this way I could start utilizing and cleaning up space and hanging things up the way I should. But my biggest accomplishment is the clean bench. Alright, let's put this camera back on and finish up. Just a quick video today. Okay, we're back on the stand. I guess the next couple things is going to be bumpers, getting these two squared away. They're really close right now, but they need to come over and up a little bit, and we'll get that all adjusted. And they're not going to be perfect, because they weren't perfect from the factory, so you're not going to get them perfect. And this is all OEM stuff here. There's nothing been replaced. It's all OEM. And everything's OEM on the body. The body's 100% OEM. Everything else is obviously modified. So like I said, it's not a show car. It's not a concourse, quality restoration, or any of that BS. It's just my car. And this is what I chose to do with it. And I was happy that I was able to put it on film, make these YouTube videos about it. Hope you guys enjoyed them. And just looking forward to the next series of projects. Coffin car coming up next. And then it's going to be another toss-up between Camaro or 34 Ford Coupe. So Ford Coupe is going to have quite a bit of fabrication. So I'm going to put a Corvette independent rear in it. And I do got to cut that up a little bit, so that's going to have to be strapped to the frame jig. And got to really pay attention to what I do, because once you throw them on a square, it's a pain in the ass to re-square them. So basically, like I said, we're at the end here. And you guys already heard it fire. It runs good. If you haven't heard it fire, go back a few videos and you'll hear it. Sounds very good, and we have so far no leaks. No runs, no drips, no errors. So I'm going to say, put the fork in this one. She's close to being done. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Sorry there wasn't a lot of content today, but we're coming to the end and I really need to get cleaned up in here so I can get the other project in here. And that's what I really need to concentrate on. On the outside, there's so many boxes out there. The recycling guy's going to have a heart attack when he sees what he's got for the week. So I'm going to go cut all that up and get it all bound up for him so this way it's not a project. You know, we don't want them to work any harder than they already do. So that's about it, guys. So we'll see you next week. Maybe I'll have the frame jig in here by then, depending on how my week goes. It's going to be busy. It was busy yesterday. So I spent very little time in here, but it was time well spent. With the bleeding of the brakes, with putting with balancing the wheels, with putting the wheels back on, getting some of that electrical done in here. You know, all the little nitpicky stuff. This morning I did the power steering line, and that's it. The rest is going to be self-explanatory. Bumpers are going to go back on, grill, and we're going to start making it look like a final project. And then the dreaded headliner. I guess I can't keep running away from it. I do need to do it, and I'm going to try to make that close. I'm going to try to make that the last thing. I think I'm going to do the vinyl top first. The vinyl top is really not that big of a deal. The only part that's going to be a little bit of a pain in the rear is back here. Because when we did the body work, we were planning on making it a hard top, and I think you're having a hard time seeing me because this thing is blocking me here. But we were planning on making it a hard top, so we filled in some of the holes for the moldings. So that's just going to be a little bit of a pain in the butt just to kind of line things back up. But it's doable. And if I look hard enough, I may be able to, no, actually we welded them, so I'm not going to see anything. We're going to have to, basically line everything back up and just re-drill it and call it a day. Alright guys, again, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and please comment. Any questions, I'll answer them for you. Thank you. Have a great weekend, and have a great week.